This morning show, the fastest growing morning show in the country.
How fast?
See, so fast we can't even see it. That's how fast we are. But anyway, good morning. I'm on one this morning. I had too much coffee. Usually I fill it up to about
halfway.
I went past that. And so right now I am on like 20 right now, okay? We're the fastest growing morning show in the country. Guess what? Just so you missed the announcement last week, we went over 1.3 million total listeners in our first 5 weeks.
That's awesome.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
Yes.
Give yourself a round of applause,
The
everybody.
numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Except when you get on the scale. But that's another story for everybody.
No, even when you get on scale.
No, they lying now.
Unless you got the, you know how the
Little
old
knob.
boys,
Yeah,
the
little
little
knob.
knob, you better make sure it's at the zero.
Told you.
I like to cheat and put that boy back 20 pounds. Like, look, I lost all this weight. Can I eat my chips and drink my pop milk?
I remember I went to the doctor. The doctor said, "How much you weigh?" I said, "Take a guess." He was like, he made a guess, and I said, "Well, good guess. Put that down." you the doctor, put it down.
That's what I like doing when people ask me how old I am. I say, "Yep, what you said. Come on, right there,
Right.
right there. That sounds good to me."
But that's funny though, like I said. But yes, we are the fastest growing morning show in the country. Well, of course, we celebrate over 30 years of R&B and hip hop, past and present, all morning long, from Drake to Dougie Fresh, from Rihanna to Beyonce to Moni Love to Queen Latifah. We celebrate. Like I said, we do it right. From New Edition, New Kids on the Block, Milli Vanilli. We come all the way up to Tupac, Biggie. We celebrate. We cross it over for you.
I love it because today's radio, it's hard to really enjoy it because I'm trying to figure out what they be saying half the time. I be looking at my daughter like, how you know all them words? What they saying?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if they cussing or not. I gotta monitor them real close. Like I gotta go Google the words to make sure that they not doing something inappropriately or saying something that my daughter shouldn't be singing. I'm like, why you singing about Percocet?
Right. Now you know what? Okay.
That's not cool, dog. That's
I'm not
cool.
right because they don't even know what Percocet is.
Right, but the beat
But Bill
is so
Cosby
helpful.
does.
It's like, oh,
I'm more like, okay, do they honestly know?
No, they just
don't.
like the beat.
Right. Okay, so here's a great example. I got interviewed yesterday for an independent film yesterday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I got interviewed. I got to tell you about this. I got interviewed. They wanted to know about generation gaps.
Okay.
And so they were like, okay, you've been in radio for over 20 years. You know music for over, you have a 60-year time span of music. So they were saying the generation gap.
That makes you sound old.
Well, 60 years because I know music. I can tell you now, I can know everything from 1950 to now. Because I like music.
Okay.
Jazz, R&B, some country.
So you
rock.
eclectic.
Yeah, I mean, I like all music. But I mean, there are certain music, like certain songs. Okay, great example. Like one of my guilty pleasures. I call it guilty pleasure because people say, well, you like black music, you like R&B. One of my favorite artists, two of my favorite artists that I cross over to, Barbra Streisand, Harry Connick, Mark Anthony. Those are my crossovers. Okay?
My crossover would be Jennifer Lopez.
See, I don't call it a crossover. Well, because she's more R&B.
She's more pop. No, she's pop.
No, she's played on black radio. So you got to give her black radio. See, Mark Anthony never got played on black radio.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so I'm saying, that's what I said, guilty pleasure crossovers. So that's what I'm saying. Do you have a guilty pleasure crossover?
Not
Okay.
really.
Our producer Chris, do you have a
Gospel?
Chris? Gospel, no. Gospel came from R&B. So what's your guilty pleasure in regard to that?
All right, I got two.
All right.
Number one, Ed Sheeran.
Who?
Yes, I like Ed Sheeran.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's my
I love
dog.
that song.
That's my
What's the
dog.
song his first song out when they was dancing?
You might be high.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been listening to him for a minute. My other one, Lucas Graham, he a country singer.
Okay.
I like him too because he got that backyard. Talking about the back row body. Is that the back row guy? I like him too.
So
it's certain songs that I like Maroon 5, certain groups.
Right. Okay.
But
that's
I don't buy the album. I don't just put it on to put it on. But I enjoy it when I hear it. Yes, I enjoy it when I hear it. I don't even think it's a guilty pleasure.
Well, I call it guilty pleasure because people our music taste is more like 80% African American dance. And a little bit, I would say, more R&B, rap, hip hop.
Music is universal.
I understand that, but music does target a certain.
Of course it does.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But
so 80% of it is targeted toward African Americans.
Okay.
R&B and hip hop.
I like Shania Twain.
Okay, that's a good one. So here's the thing. So they were asking me this
You
question.
just brushing me off.
Yeah, because I want to go. I'm trying to get us back to the topic. Let's roll the boat back
We
this
was gonna
way.
talk about our
He was just like, okay, good. He was like, okay, good for you, basically. What I was
Let's
saying.
roll the boat back to the back
I
to
got
the
you. I was
middle.
just messing with you.
All right, so here we go. So the generation gap. Because I wanted to bring this in because Marquise brought this
Why
up.
we want to call him Marcel so
I know
bad?
that. Marquise brought up a good point about, we talking about generation gap. And
Okay.
like I said, we have millennials in the studio right now.
Yes.
So the question they asked me was this. What do you feel, or how far the generation gap are you out of touch with today's millennials to yesterday's? So our age versus their age today.
You older than me, so shut your face.
A little bit, okay? So the question was, do I think that we're out of touch with the millennials?
I don't.
I said I think we are. Because, well, I'm going to tell you why. And maybe you don't agree with this. Just see if you agree with this one. Today's millennials today have it so easy.
I agree.
We did not. So we don't understand how easy they have it. We think they have it easy, but if you was to ask a millennial today, like Chris, our producer, do you feel like you have it easy or is it hard for y'all growing up right now?
I think it depends on what we're talking about. I think when it comes
Is
to
life easier for you?
access-
Do you think life is easy for you right now?
No, not at all.
Okay. I say no. I say they have. Okay, go ahead. Because you got kids and say I do too. I have a son. That okay.
I do too. You know, my oldest is 18, but you
Okay.
got to remember, I'm in the clubs with the millennials. I'm around them, and they talk to me a lot because they look at me as a figure. So I agree with Chris. I would not say that they have it easy. Let me tell you why. Because they deal with peer pressure on.
No,
a
he
whole
said that. No,
another
you
level.
said you don't have it easy.
No.
Yeah.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
we have easier access to things.
Yes,
I think it's
but
faster
not
for us to
life.
retrieve things. But as far as life itself, because it's certain issues we deal with now that y'all didn't even think about would be issues like school shootings or
We had those.
Not as many.
often.
Not as prevalent.
Well, see, this
Not,
one, I think
like those crazy with the black coats and you coming in with the guns blazing.
Well-
we didn't have that.
Okay, here's the thing. I guess I'm going with this subject because I want to make sure I don't want to lose anybody on this journey on this because he said they once again you said you guys have it kind of hard.
Yeah.
You said you can relate to them.
I can relate.
I said there's a generation gap because to me there's no way on God's green earth that a kid in school should get an F or a C on his report card with all the technology they have at their disposal every day. When you had to do a book report, Shay, in school,
Yes.
how did you do your book report?
Encyclopedia, honey.
Okay.
What's the name? Bicentennial
Yeah,
encyclopedias?
yeah.
We had a whole shelf of them.
Right. Okay.
Yes, a whole shelf of them.
And how did you prepare that report when the teacher said you had to type it? Did you have a computer or did you type it?
Honey, it was a typewriter, and when you got to the end of the road, you had to slide it over.
Right.
Ching,
Yeah,
slide it
see,
over.
I agree with you on that. I think
Ching.
information-wise, it is 100 times easier for us to get information.
And those
access to-
footnotes, oh my God, putting
Right.
down the period, page, what page, and what, I hated that part.
So
The
y'all have it
reference
so
page.
much easier because technology and everything is at your disposal. Okay, great example. If you were looking for a job back in the day, what did you do?
Newspaper.
And you had to do what?
You had to call or go up there, find out the address, and go there, type up on that typewriter your resume, and go up there, take it to them, because there was no emailing.
Now,
Yeah, or mail it to them.
now with yours, Mr. Millennial, how do you send your resume out now?
I email it.
Or
I don't know.
you can
Fax
email
it.
it, fax it, email it. You
I
got
don't
everything
do
at your
fax.
disposal.
I don't do
I know we don't
fax.
use fax, but you can email it. You can do it from your phone.
Yeah.
You can do it from your tablet. You can do it from your computer.
Absolutely.
You can do whatever you want.
We
didn't
had
have
fax
that.
machines back then, but not everybody. That was only in offices. You didn't have them in your home
Right.
like we do now.
I didn't even use pen and paper like that in
See,
in college.
no.
So
we-
there's about-
pen
I
and
didn't
paper
take
every all
any
day.
papers.
You better have that paper written and turned in.
So to me, you guys had it easier, and you got it easier because everything is technology driven to where there's no excuses. You should get an F on your report card, a B. You should get all A's. You know what? Kids, we need you guys to report on Martin Luther King. We want to know about this. Guess what? It's called copy, paste, reword it, put it into a 12-page essay, and double space it. Remember on the typewriter,
Oh God.
you had to double space, and if you messed up, break out the whiteout.
That's why I love correct type that was on the typewriter. But
Yeah.
it's hard to put it in there. I used to get so frustrated with that thing.
So what is so hard for you guys? Because we had fights, we had shootings in school. I would say sex is more easy, accessible for kids today.
Like they're not scared like we were.
That's an understatement.
Our parents made us scared to have sex. Like we were scared to.
Yeah.
I was scared to get near a boy. Like seriously.
I was so scared to have sex, I didn't even look at myself. So I mean, it was like,
Yeah.
I think
that's how bad it was. It was like,
Yeah, it was terrible.
I mean, your parents scared you out of having sex.
Majority back in our day, kids were more prone to like try cigarettes and stuff.
Yeah.
But
And
that was
drinking.
it. And drinking. But weed was not even prevalent to us. They made us scared to even do that.
kids are smoking weed at 12.
I know.
So
I don't play
once
that.
again, I think today's millennials, there's a generation gap because you guys think you have it hard, and to me, you have it easier.
I don't know. I think like even what you said with like technology, I think that's a gift and a curse because now here you are at 12 years old, you can be a young 12-year-old girl, make a mistake, send a picture to the wrong person, and you deal with that for the next 10 years. Somebody come up to you, you the girl with the nudes all over the world. So I think when it comes to having access to this technology, there are great pros about it, but there are also cons that we have to deal with nowadays.
Well, here's a good example. Would you rather live in school age, their age, let's say for the ages of 14 to 21, would you rather live in today's day where you could do all your work by way of the internet, your phone, your tablet, or would you want to go back to where you had the typewriter with the arm and with the bell at the end of it when you got to the end of the paper?
Well, of course, the easier way, technology.
All right, let's ask you, Chris. Would you want to live in today's society with the technology and all the things you have going for you, or go back to where you have to use a typewriter, break out the Encyclopedia Britannica,
And paper and
I'm
pen.
not.
and paper and pen?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so I'm just
Let me
saying.
ask you though. Let me ask you a question. Okay, would you rather raise your kids back then, where your kids could walk to the store, they could walk to school, they could walk around the neighborhood, and you didn't have to worry about somebody coming to snatch up your kid or doing whatever, or would you rather live now where every 5 minutes somebody go missing?
I would still pick today for two reasons. Because what you're describing is parenting. Because to me, back in the day, we were still fearful of somebody grabbing up somebody's kids. It was just an awareness factor. But as a parent, it is your absolute duty to protect your kids and never take anything for granted. So back in the day, we never took it for granted. It might have been a little easy to walk to the store, but there was still trouble. There were still people fighting. There were still people getting beat up or jumped. There was gangs back then.
Crackheads.
There was crackheads back then. They still crackheads today. So I'm just saying, I would still pick today over back in the day. I would still pick because it's all about good parenting.
Yeah, and I will agree with that on the parenting situation because as we're discussing this, the difference also with the kids that say they have it hard, or what you say as far as you don't see why a kid wouldn't get all A's or A's and B's on a project, because the parenting skills are different. They got they got it assessed to them. They can get it real easy access to the internet. But if their mindset, if those kids have not been trained and brought up to be successful and to be mindful of their schooling, then they're not going to get it. Even though it's as simple as picking up that phone or going to the internet and pulling up that project on Martin Luther King, they're not going to get it if those parents haven't instilled that into them. So that's the difference between society of when we grew up compared to when y'all grew up.
Great point.
Too many parents trying to be y'all age and party.
Great point.
That's what I'm saying. Grandparents are now 35 years old. And I'll be doggone if one of my kids come I will punch them in their growing, okay? Don't you come here, I will karate chop you in the throat.
She said punch them in their growing.
I will.
That's a good one.
We ain't gonna make no grandbabies around here, and I'm only 35 years old.
Good point. You
Tell you
35?
Yep.
Okay, she told her age finally on age.
Shut your face.
Well, we thought you was 40, so that's all right.
No,
we're proud of you. You look good for 35.
Thank you.
I had you at 36.
Good. Keep it that way. I want to give a quick shout out real quick to Taraji Penny Henson. Let me tell you why. Because she did what most women don't do. She gave props to another sister. Let me tell you, she gave props to Cardi B on her Twitter. She said, shine, baby, shine. She said she was following her at 70,000 followers, but now she's over 100,000 followers. Cardi B is doing her thing. She said, look at you now. I'm following you, and you keep riding that ride, and you keep your people close to you, and you keep God first. Taraji, girl, I love you. Keep lifting up our sisters. That's what I love.
All right, keep it locked in. Coming up, entertainment news. Chance made our news this morning. He's trending about Hostess cupcakes. He's not feeling very hostess with them. Also, Public Enemy, Tupac Stink is under attack, and one more we got covering from you.
Title.
What's going on?
Oh, the new stuff. I got something new for y'all. Tails, y'all. It's about Irv Gotti. He is on the news. He is trending right now. We'll talk about it.
Keep it locked in for all you Prince fans this morning. As you know, 30 years. 30 years of R&B and hip-hop when Doves Cry.